All right, we're live here in the Pro Singer Success Collective. And today we're going to be talking about the number one reason why you are not getting the elite high paying gigs that you really want. And this is a topic that I could go on and on and on and on and on ad nauseum about. But when I really think about this and I really break it down, and when I have conversations with the singers in our intensive training program about this, what I notice is that it really boils down to a very simple thing. And so if you're watching, if you're tuning in, and you are somebody who is watching other singers who are just as talented as you land the gig, book the gig, right? You're out there, you're auditioning, and you're getting into the callbacks, but you're not booking it. Or you're making records and you're getting 10,000 plays instead of 100,000 plays. And you know that you're this far away. Like, you know, you're in the game, you're doing the hustle, you're doing everything that you know how to do. And yet the high paying gigs, the elite gigs are still eluding you. And it makes you want to tear your hair out because you don't know, what are they doing that I'm not? Like, sitting there wondering, what have they got that I don't? And so, first of all, if you relate to this, you're not alone. Tell me in the chat, like, are you watching this and you're like, yes, I'm definitely putting myself out there, and I might book a little something here and something there, but it's just too few and far between to really bring full-time money and the kind of elite management and things that are going to get me to that next level. So I want to hear from you, first of all. Tell me in the chat if you relate to this. You also might be feeling like, gosh, Arden, like, I feel so far away from that right now. Like, I'm putting myself out there, but I'm not even getting bites. And I'm doing a lot of auditions. I'm recording a lot and gigging a lot. And I keep feeling like I'm hitting a ceiling. And when this is happening, guys, and by the way, this is so common, so common. And it doesn't mean that you're not talented. It doesn't mean that you don't have a great voice. But what it means is that you're not standing out from the competition. And you're probably sitting there going like, duh, Arden, of course. Because if I really knew how to stand out from the competition, I'd be booking those gigs. I'd be making the money. Yes, I feel you. But we need to be like really clear here as to why you're not standing out from the competition. And you guys, I've been working with professional singers for 20 years. I am a professional singer. I have been working professionally without needing any other kind of day job for 25 years. And when I am the most successful, when I stand out from the competition, and when my singers who, we train in our intensive training program are the most successful and they are standing out from the competition, it is for one reason that I've noticed over 25 years of my own career in teaching. It is because those singers understand how to link their mind, body, and a connection in a way that catalyzes their performance. So what do I mean by that? Well, first of all, what is catalyzing your performance? What it means is allowing you to tap into the maximum 100% of your potential the moment that it counts. It's the catalyst for you to be able to unleash everything that you know is within you in that moment that it counts, okay? And so mind and body connection is the key to catalyzing your technique, your energy, your performance, because you understand that as a singer, you are an energetic being, okay? And your job is to make the biggest impact on your audience. And sound is just a form of energy, like light, like heat, right? And the thing about energy is it cannot be created or destroyed. That's high school physics. That's the law of entropy. It just changes forms. And so your job as a singer to make that maximum impact on your audience is to be that open vessel, that open channel for energy in the form of sound to move through you to affect your audience without being impeded in any way, without being blocked in any way. But there are a lot of ways that we block our energy without realizing it that affect our sound. We worry about the note that we're about to sing and then body contracts. We are worried about what the people listening think, body contracts. We are worried about how we're ever going to pay rent when we don't make a full-time living as a singer, body contracts, right? Like, and you think to yourself, oh, I would never do that in an audition. I would never block my energy in an important performance or a recording session. But the truth is that you do it all the time and you don't realize how it's affecting your body. And so that mind-body connection, because those thoughts that don't serve break that connection. And so now you don't have that clear channel of energy to create that impact on whoever's listening. And that's why you don't stand out from the competition when you need to in these high level auditions to get these elite gigs, to get these high paying gigs. They're going to other singers who know how to do that. Now, some of them might do it naturally. They might just be born with it, and lucky them. That's amazing. Some people are just born with that. Others have to be taught. But the beauty of this is, you guys, it can be taught. It absolutely can be taught. Just ask any of the singers in our intensive training program. Several come to mind recently who've had huge wins. Vanessa, huge win recently. She's been in the program like 4 months. She went out for an audition. She booked it. She's doing one of the main characters in Avenue Q. 4 weeks into a 4-month program. Same thing, Stacy, one of our students, Stacy, finished the program, like audition she went on last week of the program, booked a leading role. I forget the musical that it is. I'm sure if she watches this, Stacy, comment, tell us what it is. But you guys, like, this is real. Our singer Marie is an incredibly talented person who is also, she does tribute, Reba McEntire tribute. She looks just like her. She sounds just like her, but she's got her own special sauce. And when she figured out how to tap into that, and she went to this convention and she booked an agent and is on, what do you call it, on the roster for a tour to be Reba, like all around the country. And that was her dream. That was her goal. So whatever it is for you, whatever the goal is, mind, body have to be connected in that moment that it counts to be able to make the impact that's going to get you where you want to go. And when we don't address mind, body as part of a singer's training, then singers stay stuck and they start to blame themselves. And they start to think, I'm not talented enough. It's my fault. My voice isn't good enough. I'm not pretty enough. I don't work hard enough. All these things that then, guess what? Sabotage and block the mind-body connection even more. And so you guys just get on these negative feedback loops that are really, really hard to break. So if you are relating to this and you understand what I'm talking about and you're experiencing what I'm talking about, where you're putting yourself out there to the best of your ability and you're just not seeing the results that you want, then odds are mind-body connection is broken. It's not working for you in the most powerful way. And here's what I know, hand to God, which is that the best sound is made when mind and body are connected. The best technique is accessed when mind and body are connected. The best performances, the most memorable, the most impactful happen when mind and body are connected. And so I know you're thinking, well, Arden, how do you do that? And it's like, well, okay, that's a larger question. But if you want to know how we do that, this is why we're having our free 7-day workshop. It's Pro Singer Career Accelerator Masterclass series. So it's a masterclass series. We do these every few months or so. Last one we did was in the beginning of whenever it was, August, end of July, beginning of August, something like that. So come learn this. And I teach these guys for free because I want you to understand what can happen when you train a different way. When you stop training just this and you start training this, then everything, including this and your technique, becomes way more successful. So we're doing another Pro Singer Career Accelerator Masterclass series coming up in 2 weeks. We just opened registration for it. Like I said, it's free because I want you guys to know there's a better way to train and experience it for yourselves. The workshop starts Monday, September 30th and goes through Sunday, October 6th. So it's 7 days, just 90 minutes a day, from 1 p.m. Pacific, and then it's 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, every day, Monday through Sunday. Guys, carve it out. Carve out the time. I'm giving this to you, okay? Don't be one of those singers who complains, oh, nobody ever wants to help developing artists. I'm literally giving this to you. but I can't force you to show up. Okay. So if you want the change, if you want to understand the things that are going to make the difference, then come block out your calendar from the 30th to October 6th. I'm going to put the link in the chat here for you guys. Here you go. So that you have it. And if you're a part of our tribe, you'll also get an email from it or about it. And you'll probably get lots of emails about it because I don't want you guys to miss it. Here, putting that in for you. But in all seriousness, guys, there's a lot that goes into this, right? There's technique that goes into it. There's artistry that goes into it. And then the mindset that puts it all together and synthesizes it so that you understand how to get out of your own way when you need to most. And that is why you're watching the gigs that you want, the elite gigs, the high paying gigs, go to other singers, because you're in your way in ways that you don't realize. And so throughout the kind of work that I want to start inviting you to participate in, coming and experimenting and seeing what it's like in the free workshop, you're going to get to start to peel away and understand the ways in which your technique are not working for you to create that impact, the ways in which your mindset is playing into that, that's making the impact not what you want it to be. And then when we learn how to get out of the way and create that rock solid, bulletproof mind-body connection, that's when big things start to happen, like they did for Marie, like they did for Stacy, like they did for Vanessa, for these singers that I'm telling you about. So just understand, if you're one of these people who's being sabotaged, and don't shame yourself, there's no make wrong here, but there is help. And so register for the workshop, be there, let us help you. We're doing something super fun this time, which is that we're also going to have our expert coaches who coach on my team, who coach under me in our intensive training program. Coach Judy, who's our awesome mindset coach, Coach Annie, who's one of the expert technique coaches who works under me. You're not just going to get my coaching in this workshop, you're also going to get Annie's coaching, you're going to get Judy's coaching. So we're expanding the expertise here so that you get lots of gold that you can play with over the course of a week. So don't miss it. Have an amazing rest of your week, guys, and I will see you there.